What's up, everybody? This is Luke with Tailgating Challenge, and today we're in the kitchen. We're going to try a whole new recipe out. Again, I'm from South Carolina, and we love boiled peanuts in South Carolina. Today, we're going to change it up a little bit, and we're actually going to infuse these with beer. We're going to try Bud Light Lime to have a little bit of that lime and beer flavor into the peanuts. So what we're going to do first, we're going to rinse these off. Then we're going to let them soak in the beer overnight before we start the boiling process. All right, now we'll let it sit overnight and then we'll start the boiling process tomorrow. All right, so it's been 24 hours. You come in here, these are our peanuts that have been soaking in there. And no, we put 4 beers in there. That's about 2 pounds of peanuts. So I would say you probably need to put at least 6 beers in there because it was sucking up some of the beer. We had to add a little bit more in there to make sure everything was properly marinated overnight. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and fire up the stove and let these start boiling. So after 6 hours of boiling, we have our peanuts done. This is about 2 pounds of peanuts that we got in there. Remember, we started with about a 6-pack of beer that we poured in there. Quickly learned that the peanuts soaked up a lot of the beer, so we had to use more during the boiling process, to the point of we started using some water because this became kind of an expensive endeavor when you're having to put beer after beer after beer after beer in these. So again, we put a lot of beer in here. We boiled them for about 6 hours. This was 2 pounds of peanuts. I would say that if you want to give this recipe the full out, you're gonna need at least 12 beers. At least 12 beers you're gonna have to put in there. And you're not even gonna get any of the alcohol properties for it, but it's gonna sound really cool because you got lime, you got your Bud Light lime infused boiled peanuts. You can probably do this with other beers as well too. I'm gonna try some other things because I'm thinking like maybe put some actual limes in the mix whenever they're boiling and see if that brings out some more flavor. Because again, these boiled peanuts are really good, but they don't, I'm not like, wow, these have beer in them. I can't really tell. And so that's the part too, there's like, I feel like it's a little expensive endeavor to buy a bunch of beer to put in there to then say, maybe you could taste a little bit of it. One of the cool things about the process was that when they're boiling on the stove, like you can actually, it smells like you're actually brewing beer. And so like, that was kind of cool to actually have that kind of aroma going through the house for most of the afternoon. So the boiled peanuts are good, and I'm Luke with Tailgating Challenge. We try a lot of different things. Some of them work great, and some of them, you know, maybe we spend a little extra money on beer that we could have actually enjoyed drinking it versus putting peanuts instead of water. But we live and we learn, we get better, and we always keep it real with everybody at home. And that's what we hope makes us different and special with all the product reviews and fun recipes that we do every single week. Check out the website at the bottom of the screen to see hundreds of honest product reviews, and then follow on social media. Because what we do is we test a ton of tailgating, cooking, and grilling gear, and then we turn around and give you a weekly chance to win some of the really cool stuff that we get to test out. Until next time, try some boiled peanuts and let us know if you have some tips that can increase the flavor of one of the best types of peanuts that we love, boiled peanuts. Have a good night, everybody.